In the middle of Alabama, 755 miles of lake shoreline hug woodlands and untouched wilderness that roll out as far as the eye can see. And in the middle of all this, you'll find Lake Martin, 45,000 acres of crystal clear water you can drink right from your hands. Look again, there's more. This is where you find the other way of life. We call it the Lake Martin Experience, and it starts here. We are Lake Martin. Lake Martin Experience is a lifestyle matchmaker. Everyone likes to get away in their own different way. We know every inch of this shoreline, so whether you're looking for a family vacation getaway or you're ready to invest in your lake house, Lake Martin Experience finds the place that fits your lifestyle. Originally known as Cherokee Bluffs and named after the rock formation it's built on, Lake Martin honors Thomas Martin, the former president of Alabama Power Company. Completed in 1926, at 31 miles long and 150 feet at its deepest point, Lake Martin is a reservoir formed by the construction of Martin Dam, which was built to generate hydropower for the people of Alabama. At the time, it was the largest man-made body of water in the world, and since then has come to be known as one of the most diverse and easily accessible lake destinations in the country. Sunrises and sunsets, boat launches and beaches, the sound of neighbors, or not. Welcome to the other way of life. Today, the Lake Martin Experience attracts generations of year-round residents, snowbirds, and vacationers, drawn to our mild seasons and welcoming shores that offer activities for all ages. From world-class boating, swimming, wakeboarding, and water skiing, to freshwater sport fishing for trophy largemouth bass. Local anglers will tell you, on Lake Martin, we don't call it fishing, we call it catching.
Well, I don't like Lake Martin, I love it. We've had 5 generations of Smiths. We built a lake house down here, my grandparents did in 1966. So now I have children that have children, so we've raised 5 generations of a family down here.
Just because it's peaceful here, don't think for a minute that Lake Martin doesn't keep pace. Life on the lake is just another reason to celebrate. For every quiet cove, there's a happy hour at the kid-friendly, family-friendly, everything-friendly Niffers, a legendary watering hole as well known as the lake itself. Or idle into Chuck's Marina for live music and the best pizza and waterfront views on the lake. We call it our own little Margaritaville.
Summertime around here is a blast. We have beautiful decks, have a tiki bar out front with live music on the weekends. It's just a great family place to have a really good time.
Those who live the Lake Martin Experience will tell you that this is a way of living for those who know how to live right. It can be about flip-flops and lake cruising, or toasting the finer things in life at one of several of our 5-star rated restaurants, like Kalijah, featuring regional gourmet cuisine in a modern rustic lakefront atmosphere, or Copper's Grill, where you can go right from the golf course to the first course. Part of the Lake Martin Experience is our Sweet Home Alabama heritage. Want to take a piece of the Deep South home with you? Lakeside Mercantile Boutique features everything from home basics to one-of-a-kind collectibles and locally made arts and crafts. Or drive into Auburn for the afternoon. Known as the loveliest village on the plains, this happening college town is both a cultural mecca and recreational haven with more than 16 parks, 6 golf courses, and 17 collegiate sports at Auburn University. Fishing tournaments, sailboat races, golf, island hopping, nature trails, horseback riding, and breathtaking panoramic views are all part of the Lake Martin experience. In a world where we all try to live more life in less time, Lake Martin is a place where the only clocks are sunrises and sunsets, and the only moment that really matters is this moment. To know Lake Martin experience is to know every inch of this 755-mile Alabama shoreline. Lake Martin experience finds you the perfect home for the lifestyle that perfectly fits you. Rustic cabins tucked in the trees, modern waterfront condos, luxury single-family homes, and exclusive estates. Lake Martin experience offers one-of-a-kind properties that fit your getaway lifestyle needs. Whether you live here year-round or visit during your favorite season, the lake is an easy driving distance or flight for weekend or extended stays. And our full concierge service and vacation destination program means we take care of the details. So your only job is to go jump in the lake. We are Lake Martin, lifelong Alabamans who actually live on Lake Martin. As the exclusive realtor for many Lake Martin developments, such as the Village at Lake Martin and Water's Edge at Longleaf, we are in the forefront of Lake Martin's newest real estate opportunities. There's a place in the middle of Alabama where life is always different, and it's always the same. We call it home. You'll call it heaven. The Lake Martin experience. We are Lake Martin.